Hello, residents of Gamerville, and welcome back to your trusted news source, the Gamerville Gazette. As always, I'm your host, Theodore Smith, aka Teddy, here to give you the inside scoop on today's top headlines. Gather your villagers and let's celebrate a year of mind-numbing terraforming. A year of kicking villagers off of your island survivor style in the hopes of an appearance by Raymond. A year of KK slider serenades, Blather's insect overreactions, and avoiding a rabbit costume somehow more terrifying than Bonnie of Five Nights at Freddy's renown. What a year it's been. Certain residents of Gamerville have been clamoring for an Animal Crossing New Horizons themed issue since episode 1 of the channel, and I am happy to oblige, with a Teddy twist of course. You see, ACNH had an amazing first year, but as with any AAA title, it can be better, and I can't wait to discuss it with you today. Now, the Animal Crossing franchise is fairly notorious for its many content offerings throughout the year, and New Horizons did not disappoint. Not only did you get several limited time events filled with exclusive items, clothing, characters, and collectibles, all free of charge, but all of these exciting events were locked behind regular game updates directly from Nintendo. Sorry, Marty McVillager, but no amount of time traveling would allow you to access these special occasions. It also didn't help that a game centered around being quarantined on an island would suddenly be so relatable to everyone. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. I mean, imagine if Castaway had been released last April. Side note, Hollywood should totally greenlight a hybrid remake where someone was quarantined at home, wound up going crazy, stopped bathing altogether, and befriended an Amazon box. They could call the box Cardi B, OX. Anyway, back on topic. Those of you familiar with the channel know that I typically despise our AAA heroes giving away content for free when they could be charging money for it. I mean, gaming's not charity work, and our billionaire CEOs gotta eat too. Can you even imagine how expensive it is to stock an industrial-sized freezer in your mansion? But we have a whole year ahead of us now, and I have plenty of ideas to help out with this problem. I feel like the best way to tackle this is to look at what the game was lacking last year and then fill in those gaps as needed. So, problem number 1. Events didn't last long enough. Many of the events in Animal Crossing were relegated to a short time period, some as short as a single day. Toy Day, Nature Day, Wedding Day, Halloween Day, and Bunny Day. One day is simply not enough to truly understand and appreciate the festivities. That's why I suggest that we add JOBS, an acronym for just, obligatory, boring, tasks. I get excited just thinking about it. You see, the plan is twofold. Give the players something to do with all of the free time in-game, while also making it mundane enough that it just makes the celebrations that much more interesting. You could file paperwork for the Nooks, or work the accounting for the Able sisters. Maybe do janitorial work at the museum. The player could receive a salary of bells for completing jobs, and then inflation can jack up the price of everything else, making the income totally pointless in the game. I really think that these jobs could be the next best thing in gaming. Next up, multiplayer. Someone please tell me the point of having 8-player multiplayer when, at the end of the day, it can only really be used for showing off your island and for memes of Africa by Toto. Nintendo, I know you're generally adverse to online gameplay. I mean, your total lack of given for Smash Bros. Netcode is a perfect example, but even you can do better than this. Here's an idea that I'd like to call Gameception. You see, the concept is simple. A villager can already own a Nintendo Switch, right? But we never actually see them play any games on it. Well, what if they could? You could create an eShop called the N-Shop, themed around Tom Nook. Then you could relaunch your most popular titles with slight variations to make them themed to Animal Crossing. Charge people real money for those games and a separate online subscription service, because why not? And boom! Gameception. People could even play against the villagers on their island, because nothing ruins friendship like a game of Mario Party. I mean, Isabelle Party, winks at camera. Lastly, who doesn't love the Stalk Market, am I right? Force players to log on every Sunday morning to buy turnips, because gamers love getting up early on weekends. Then, forcing them to gamble throughout the week on the best time to trade them in for a profit, because the other thing gamers love is RNG. Entire websites devoted to when the best time to turn in your turnips have cropped up for these fake markets. It's honestly pretty insane. I say, Nintendo should double down on this craziness by creating a companion app called Daisy Made Marion. You know where I'm going with this. You see, on Daisy Made Marion, you could buy and sell all sorts of produce on the stock market. Buy low, sell high, hedge your bets, diversify your produce, and make those bells. The app would be open 24/7, 365 for you to trade to your heart's content, with a small service fee going to Nintendo, of course. And should any particular produce wind up completely overvalued due to Redditors attempting to put hedge funds out of business, Nintendo could just come in and shut down trading on Daisy Made Marion. Because at the end of the day, Nintendo is only worried about your investment to bells and wants what's best for you. Animal Crossing may be hitting its second year of content, but the new horizon is looking bright. Did you see what I did there? Because the game is called New Horizons, and for more of the greatest takes on the latest news, subscribe to this channel, and keep an eye out for the next issue of the Gamerville Gazette. Thanks for watching. Like what you see? Click on one of these links for even more content, or check out our Discord channel in the description down below. See you guys next time.